The staff of National Liberation Forces FLN is denying the words of Karimunda Jean Damascene, who declared himself as a deserter on Radio Rwanda, broadcasted on 18th of December 2024. The words of that self-styled deserter are pure falsehood. They have never existed. The FLN have never received and do not receive any support from Burundi or other support from any other country. This is why the words of this Karimunda on Burundi are the pure falsehood, because the similar situation has never existed. How a country can support you, and when it apprehends your people, it puts them back into the hands of Rwanda? Is it really this such country support you? Nevertheless, the Burundian government has put back the FLN militaries 3 times. Those militaries had been arrested in Burundi, trafficked to Nyungwe forest. Why Kigali did not do the same as for General Niyombare with his comrades, who they lodge? The President Paul Kagame has declared himself at the Daily News Igihe that he will never put them back to the hands of enemy. It should be a support. The handover of your people and your materials. These falsehoods are the fabrication of RPF, and the interested one popularizes it under constraints of RPF to see if he can survive. All these declarations are invented by RPF and gives it to the deserters, seized with the purpose of use them in their plans. Behind those falsehoods broadcasted, it hides a more violent intention of RPF of continue to attack Burundi under this guise of Red Tabara with false motivations to protect themselves, as it is the case in Eastern DRC. The same case in Mutoba with the FLN's girls captured military girls in 2018. Kigali has forced them to witness against General Jeva with wrong information that they had been raped, with the purpose of tarnishing the image of FLN and incriminate them. The people of rights to whom they submitted those reports have well and good noticed that was the worst frame-up. Themselves have seen that you cannot compare the good frame that these girls had benefited from FLN with that they received in Rwanda. Many of them have uncashed the harmful consequences of weird flame, which is the origin of unplanned pregnancies and the contamination of HIV/AIDS during their stay at Mukamira and Mutobo. The case of deserter Karimunda does not astonish anybody, because he is in the wolf's mouth of killing machine, and he must do his willingness under the liquidation punishment. Typical example: the declarations of Major Sankara before his kidnapping have not been as the same after arriving at Kigali in the hands of killing machine. It was evident because he had suffered with administrative grave torture with his meeting by RPF specialist killers. RPF, who is not afraid of torturing Mr. Paul Rusesabagina, who has confirmed the existence of hell in Rwanda just after his liberation. RPF orders with intimidation to the people to propagate the lies in order to make Rwandese people despair that there is no one for save them. If Kigali affirms that the FLN are no longer exist in Nyungwe, they should withdraw their troops from Nyungwe forest, as it was the case before 2018, as a proof that Kigali has not afraid of FLN. Everyone must know how RPF operates, foment the falsehood and propagate them, use of terrorism and a high criminality. Once the person which against those scamming have been exercised becomes traumatized, we accept to propagate those falsehood unless if we were determined to defend the truth as Professor Aimable Karasira and the politician Rashid. When RPF wants to attack a country, it foments the lies that addresses the truth for those who do not know in order to create the opportunity to attack other countries. But many countries have already discovered. Duhorana ubutwari turi kumwe n'Uwiteka twese hamwe abantu b'abagabo tuzatsinda. The end of the communique. Done at Nyamagabe on the 15th December 2024.
Zantarumikwa yemwe za FLN zirarutabaye, reka zivuga imyato zirabikwiriye zirakarama. Uti ndi gitatera cya mutabazi nyamucumitira kwica Imana igakinga zisiga amaganya mu maguru y'ababishe. Gumaye amakuru y'urugamba abagereho baturage b'u Rwanda nimukomere turabatabaye. FLN we wifite ingabo n'izitinya aho rukomeye ziracana inkekwe. Irya Nyungwe Gatonta na Nyaruguru bazababwira. FLN we wifite ingabo n'izitinya aho rukomeye ziracana inkekwe. Yeye no kubatwana Nyabimata tuvuga ibigwi. FLN we wifite ingabo n'izitinya aho rukomeye ziracana inkekwe. Kagamuraga na hehe kw'ingabo zacu za FLN.